I'm on a mission, the market's my canvas. Pine tree trader, that's the name, no need for the panic. Got my screens lit, watching the price move. Every tick, every chart, I'm in my groove. See an inside bar, that's a sign of a pause. The market's holding its breath, it's a break from the laws. Squeeze it up tight, coiling for a big move. I'm patient, I'm watching, got nothing to prove. Wait for the break, above or below. That's when I hit the gas, watch the profit grow. Apex funding on the line, my account's legit. Passing these challenges, ain't no time to quit. Inside out, outside in, that's the way we play. Taking that funding, stacking up profit every day. From pine tree trader to take profit, we're on a roll. Stratify's the platform, we're in full control. Now let's talk about the outside bar, it's a different scene. It's a power move, a sign of something keen. Engulfing the last one, showing dominance and might. The bears or the bulls, they're winning the fight. It's a reversal signal or a continuation of the trend. Gotta read the context all the way to the end. I'm with Take Profit Trader, they've got my back. Giving me the capital, keeping me on track. No more small accounts, no more holding back. I'm a funded trader, there's no turning back. My trades are clean, my risk is tight. I'm living this life, shining so bright. Inside out, outside in, that's the way we play. Taking that funding, stacking up profit every day. From pine tree trader to Take Profit,
Yo!
Stratify's the platform, we're in full control. Stratify's the engine, the charts are crisp and clean. Executing orders, a trading machine. Got my stops in place.
What's up? What's up?
Pine tree trader strategy under the market sky. This ain't a gamble, it's a calculated art. Every setup.
What is going on? Lance in the house. Kelly Coffin, Real Robot, Trader's Nest. What is happening? What's going on? First likes, first viewers. What's happening? What's going on? Lay, what's up? What's up? How was my day? It was not bad. I made money on my live account. That's about it. I passed some accounts too. But I did blow my funded futures eval that I was trying to work on. But what's happening? Solo trader in the house. How was you guys' day? How was the day today? What's going on? Solo trader Kelly Kaufman, D-Bond, Miss K in the house. What's up? What's up? Corey 2S, Lance Briefcase. Yeah, it wasn't the best day, but I made money on my live account. Actually, $300 with Trade Day. So that's the only funded account that I was green on. Need a win today so you can pay your rent. Let's go, Ichimoku. What's up, Ichi? What's up? Oh, Lance, what's going on? Trading is so hot and cold. It's total mine. Yeah, it is. You had a really good day, Kelly? Nice. Kato. DJ and Rob. Nice, Kelly. Yeah, Lance. I mean, trading is just all mental, you know? Johnny buys lands in the house. Yeah, market crazy today. I sold off all afternoon. Absolutely just rug pulled. Nice little late afternoon pullback. Tricky market. So as soon as I hopped off my funded futures stream, had 1 win, 1 loss, caught a nice 30-pointer to end the stream, and then I ended up I had things to do today, so I actually didn't trade the rest of the day. I just got back home. So I hope everyone did all right today. What's up, Labarto in the house? .9% mental. All these course strategies are actually a joke once you're in it. Cash grab only. It really is. I mean, it's when you find a strategy, you just got to find something that you can mentally handle. Just like we were talking about earlier on My Money Futures TV. It's like you got to find something that's going to fit whatever's up in here, you know? Whether it's a scalping strategy, or you just got to feel confident about it, and you got to know the probabilities of, say, well, you know, I could lose on this trade, I could lose on the next 2-3 trades, but you just got to keep taking it and not trying to blow your account all at once, right? Past my funded futures, 25K flexed, another over the buffer, but need $90 more for consistency. Let's go, Orlando. Getting that My Funded Futures daily, or no, the Flex account. Puro, what is up, Puro? Online trading hustle is brutal. Everyone wants shortcut to sell, so they sell like hotcakes. Yeah, that's what it is. I mean, really, let's just say you had 20 accounts. Let's say you had 20 funded accounts, and you traded them for the year, and you traded small, and your goal was to maybe get to a payout at the end of the year. You're probably going to make someone's, you know, what most people make in a year, a yearly salary, getting 20 payouts on those accounts. But instead, what we try to do is, let's just say it says day 1 payout. We're going for day 1 payout. If it says we can get paid in 5 days, we go for 5 days and try to get paid out. You know, that's what a lot of traders do, including myself. I'm not gonna lie. But you know, that's why a lot of my accounts don't last more than, I think my record is probably 3 months. I think that's my record with a funded account. So I'm going on the 5th week right now on my live account, so we'll see how that fares. We'll see if I keep that account for the end till the check back with me at the end of the year and see if I still have that account, right? Bernard McAdoo in the house. Joseph. It's Mo, bro. What's going on? Well, there is, Lance, I mean, I'm not going to knock people that kind of earn and burn, but there is strategies and ways to play that prop firm arbitrage, prop game, and all that. But a lot of prop firms are kind of cracking down on that. There is definitely ways to be profitable doing that. It's just, for me, it's just very stressful. It's very stressful to basically full port accounts, knowing that if you rotate them enough, you're gonna get payouts, and then the ROI is still good. So even if you blow 5 accounts and it costs you $500, at the end of the day, you might lock in a $2,000 payout or something, and they keep doing that over and over and over again. For me, I don't really like doing that. I just find that super stressful doing it that way. But I hear you. No ceiling to profits. That's what. Yeah, I also don't trade no consistency accounts very well. Like if I have no consistency, because like you said, there's no ceiling to the profits. So I can just keep going. I keep going. I keep trying to build. I could be up $5,000 in a day on a no consistency rule account, and then all of a sudden it's like, well, Maybe I'll try to make 10,000. How do I avoid blowing accounts consistently? Really, you just got to size down. Practice what I preach, but like I should do the same. I should practice more what I preach. But really, if you're on 25K, or actually any of the size accounts, they're not that big. If you start playing around with minis, you're gonna blow through some accounts, and it's okay because these accounts are actually really small. So don't get discouraged if you blow a 50K account because it's only $2,000 in drawdown. $2,000 in drawdown seems like a lot, but really, if you start throwing on a mini, that can eat that account in no time. Next thing you know, you're adding 2 minis and you end up blowing it too. So yeah, for sure, Lance. Dynamite in the house. Jip Smith. In a perfect world, would I like to 1 to 2 funded accounts, or do you prefer a lot more? What's up, Trades by Slade? No, Joseph. I like the leverage of multiple accounts. I mean, Trades by Slade knows. Trades by Slade, like, my biggest payouts this year were from Apex. And why? It's not because I was like doing anything different with a strategy or anything. It was just about having all those accounts leveraged together. So even though if I was just making $200-300 a day, but next thing you know, you have 15, 18 accounts and you copy trading them all, then you can get a massive payout. And that's what I ended up doing a few times this year already. So no, not really. I mean, I like my live account right now with Trade Day. I've had it going on 5 weeks now, and I've had 100% winning days on that account. And it's all been between $200 to $400 a day. And that's great because I mean, last month I ended up pulling out like $3,700. And that's a great monthly paycheck. But am I satisfied with that? No, not really. I'd much rather had like 5 Trade Day accounts, which I guess you can do that with Trade Day now and move those 5 to live. But just having that leverage multiplied by accounts, so it can be good and bad, right? Because you end up blowing all the accounts at once, and that really sucks. That's a bad day if you go on tilt. But if you are copy trading and you're being disciplined enough to just kind of look for those little base hit days and then be able to basically 10x, 20x, whatever it is, the amount of accounts, it can really add up quick. And you get one of those payouts, even if you hate Apex and you had 5 take profit traders, 5 my funded futures, 5 Tradeifys, or whatever it is, copy trading them together and then work towards that payout, it can wipe out a lot of your debt as far as your trading debt in one payout, for real. So 2K can go in seconds. Futures are electric. Yeah, Nasdaq right now is just nuts. So I just been trading the YM on my live account. I have not touched Nasdaq. 50 accounts, group them, $1 to $200, live life. Yeah, exactly, Kelly Kaufman. That's the advantage we have with the props. Oh yeah, and people are missing the opportunity with multiple accounts, rules slowly getting worse. Yeah, so they're kind of cracking down on the, but you can still do it. You ever been down to 300 left on a pro account and bring it to payout? Oh yeah. Sputta, what's up? Yeah, I had 100. Guys, I had $120 the other day left in an eval. I ended up passing the eval, activated it, and then got it to a payout. A little gap down here on YM, little gap up on Nasdaq. Market is open, guys. Let me get you guys out of the way of the chat here. Get you over here, or get the chat out of the way. Now that's so weird. So I don't know what's doing that. So as soon as the market opened, all of a sudden I'm having feedback through my speakers and mic. I don't know what that is. Oh well, we'll deal with it. We'll deal with it. It's the market makers coming through my mic. So yeah, Spot, I actually brought it back. That was a My Funded Futures account, and I brought it back with 3 micros. I did most of it on stream to get the eval back to positive, and then I ended up passing it later that night, activated it, and then got a daily payout on it, which is pretty wild. Especially because I was down, I think like $1,600 or something on that day. Sinister Scalper in the house. Guys, do me a favor, smash that like button. $50% off trade day. Pine with a capital P. Witch on the roof in the house. Caleb. Just got $300 you needed to get a payout. Let's go, Caleb. Congratulations. Guys, smash that confetti for Caleb. Just got his $300 that he needed to get a payout. So, yeah, guys, as you notice, I don't have any pro accounts anymore. Take Profit Trader, I have passed, essentially have passed 5 more accounts, and I'm working on a 6th one. I'm gonna try to get some backups. Any discounts on My Funded Futures? Yeah, there is. I actually just bought an account. My Funded Futures. I bought a what did I buy? A builder account. It was actually on sale. Yeah, I think they're all pretty much on sale. Let me take a look here. Yeah, the Rapids are on sale. The Pro is... I don't know if the Pro is. Let me see. Yeah, 30% off the Pro accounts. The 30% off the Builder accounts. $39 off the Rapid accounts on the 50Ks. $22 off the 25Ks, and the Flex account is also 30% off. $66 for the Flex account, 25K, no activation fee, and that's a pretty good deal. Cali St. Louis fan, Sleepy Mocha in the house, smashing the confetti. Thank you so much. Yeah, congratulations on that payout. Bear Trader in the house. All right, market's pushing down here. 30,486. We did sell off all afternoon. Felt like the market just kind of ran out of time, and it's continuing to sell off right now. Big outside bar on the 5-minute, which is quite typical of the first 5-minute bar during Globex. AVAX still running 90% off? They are. Mopar. How am I feeling about NQ? You think we go lower, start fighting to retake the highs? It's such a tough call. Got you again. I mean, really, looking at the hourly chart and the daily chart, we're obviously just so bullish. But typically what I see is like if we start to have a late day sell-off or a late day rally, that oftentimes it likes to continue. And I'm talking like a trend, you know, like when we have like a trendy late day, late afternoon during New York. So right now it's feeling like it's just continuing that trend, because what's the catalyst that's going to pop it back up? We just don't know. But with this market, we know how we know what happens. Got you again, man. We know what happens. We have the big man, the big boss comes in and says, all right, market's red, let me tweet something, and next thing you know, it pops up. So maybe this is actually the continue of the sell-off. That's kind of how I see it. I'm just kind of looking at what I'm looking at the chart, and it's just we're selling off. Possibly come retest this at 448, maybe. You're gonna take a long at 480. Good luck. Good luck. Greg Acer in the house. ES Futures Lab. How's the MyFunded Futures prop account doing? Oh, I smoked it. Yeah, I just bought another one. MyFunded Futures. Yeah, I haven't been trading MyFunded Futures very well lately. In your opinion, which is the best trade day account to get? Code Pine with a capital P. Well, I'm kind of like partial. I like that the old, even though the eval kind of sucks, I kind of like the old one, which was the, what is it called? It's the quick pay, right? I don't even know. But the 50K end of day accounts, that's my preferred one. Those are the ones I took live because you can get a nice, I like the end of day accounts. If you're gonna go with a daily payout account or go with trade day, you might as well just take advantage of the end of day account, in my opinion, because that's what Take Profit Trader, the rapid accounts from MyFunded Futures, they all have the intraday trailing, where trade day, you might as well just go with the end of day trailing because it costs you a little bit more, but it is an advantage. So I always go with that. But I kind of like the old one. I don't really care. I mean, the new plan where you can pass it quicker is great, but I still like the day one payout on the old plan, and you just got to trade that eval for a few, 5 days. Let me take a look here because I'm forgetting like what they even look like. Yeah, so this is the one I like, the quick pay right here with the end of day. So the 50K accounts, this is the one that I took the live with 3 of them. So look, it's got a fingerprint down here. You can't really see it because of my banner, but so that's the one I kind of like. That one. The fast pass is end of day. They don't have intraday option, but the quick pay, you have the option to go intra or end of day. I'd rather just pay up a little bit more and get for 87 bucks and get the end of day. So that's the one I like. And I really prefer the 50Ks over the bigger ones, because trying to pass these 150Ks with 30% consistency is a bitch. I'll just say that. I had to do it with that trade day tournament, and it was a pain in the ass. What about Tradeify? Tradeify is great. I love Tradeify. I know they should have picked Slade and I to be some outlaws on there. We would have mopped the floor. with those outlaws. My Finding Futures Rapid is awesome, Sinister Scalper. I agree. It is great. I'm actually going to work on a builder account. I'm going to try a builder account this time. I want to see if I can get some more payouts with that. Use the end of day as the advantage. So I'm going to give that a shot. Do I trade inside outside bars on YM? No. No, I'm just scalping the open on the first 5-minute bar. Here's the open right here. You see this? I'm scalping this. With lots of volatility. Just scalping that. I can't. I know you guys keep trying to get my secret sauce. I know. You already have the outlaw hat. Click on the funded rules. Oh. What you talk? Oh, Brian, you talking about trade day? Okay. Yeah, trade day. It still stays end of day. So even on the quick pay, it's still end of day. Oh, calculated intraday. Oh, interesting. That's strange. Sneaky. Sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky. Huh. Very interesting, man. Thank you for that. I didn't know that. Wow. So that is some big changes there. Thank you for that. So what I said earlier about the end of day as far as funded sim being calculated, it used to stay end of day. Now it's switched to like, yeah, that's weird. That's unfortunate. I actually don't like that. I'll be fully honest with you. I don't like that. So, So yeah, well, anyways, if I would go for quick pay, I would just go for. I'd go for the end, the cheaper one then. So what is this fast pass? It's essentially like. $8.27 minimum payout request $250. It's essentially like the flex accounts. I think this end of day fast pass one is essentially like the flex. Yeah, that's unfortunate. So right now, if you want end of day accounts with day one payouts, guess who's the top leader right now? Tradeify. Tradeify is the one with the. That they do cap you at $1,000 each account, but that was sneaky. Yeah, I'm sorry, Raising Sailor. I thankfully for the chat here. I'm gonna have to get a little more familiar with trade day. Make sure I read over those rules again. Don't lose your trade day funded. Yeah, I'm gonna have to keep my live account going now because it's not as good as what thought it was, but that's okay. I mean, it's still good. It's just not. So Tradeify, I believe the select accounts are the ones with the end of day. What's up, Alfred in the house? What's going on? Alfred, Corey, the phone trader, also in the building. TJP, 237 watching, 70 likes. Let's bump those likes up, people. Let's get them up. Get them up. Get them up. Funded Seat also do daily payouts. I have not traded with Funded Seat yet. Has anyone gotten a payout with them? I'm gonna give them a few months to get established before I pick up any Funded Seat accounts. But I know they're over a year old. That's not too bad. I got who do I got hitting me up lately? Ola Prime or Ola Futures, HOLA. They've been hitting me up. Who else has been hitting me up? I had some other one that I'd never heard of. They want me to affiliate with them. I don't know. I've been hearing some good things with like Alpha. So like Alpha Futures, I've been hearing some decent things. Trying for a long here. Basically, it's based off this outside 2-minute candle here. Stops at the low. Curious how this 5-minute closes too. It is an outside candle on the 5-minute. If we break above 990 after this candle closes, I'm gonna add into it. Yeah, no problem, Raisin Sailor. I wish I hate it when these prop firms change their rules. Just when they start to learn them all. And trade day was one of the simplest ones. And then they, they're trying to expand. They're trying to compete. I get it, but I was like, changing their accounts, changing their rules. Now I gotta study up on them too a little bit. $30 away from a $1,500 payout. How hard can it get? You got this, TJP. You can do it. Discovered props late 2024. Got 3 payouts in the first 2 accounts. Went on a dry streak till today. Finally able to see payout button. We'll try to build a buffer now. Nice red. Red dip, green dip. Congratulations. You've been on a little bit of a cold streak for the last 2 years. And then finally able to see the payout button again. So very nice. Congratulations. Who else we got here? I was waiting to see what the goats had to say about the trade day and their opinion. Well, to me, the biggest advantage with trade day was the end of day daily payout account. That was what every time I bought a trade day account, I was like straight to the end of day accounts. Now, when it turns to intraday, I mean, I think they're still great. And to be able to have 5 accounts in the live, which I believe is pretty sweet as opposed to 1, because I mean, I have that 1 account in the trade day, and I mean, I wish I had multiples. I wish even if I had just 3, it'd be sweet, but right now we just got the 1. Come on, Bulls, where you at? Outside bar in a 5-minute here. That kind of sucks. I think we go lower. Wait and see here. Stops at the low. 3 micros on this eval. Alpha is my favorite to be offers. The Alpha Premium is the best account out there right now, in my opinion. Biochem. I'm gonna have to look in more into them. I've been seeing a lot of people trading them lately. See if you guys are using them and you guys like them and they're paying out. Can you explain why the Rapid account 50K eval stage drawdown is end of day, but funded stages is intraday? I can't explain it why they do that, but it just makes it harder on us. Take Profit Trader does the same thing. Okay, we're going lower. I'm out. A 5-minute broke to the downside here. I guess we're going to continue down here. I tried to take a break above that 2-minute outside bar. No bueno. Down 159. But it does make it harder, especially on the day one payouts. And so what you could do is, like I used to talk about before, Piero, is when you have an end of day account, you could really take advantage of that, like I did with the trade day end of day accounts. This makes me want to buy some Tradeify daily payout accounts again and continue to work on those, because I actually haven't got a daily payout on Tradeify yet. But when you have an end of day account and you get a nice start on the day, let's just say you start with $2,000 and you're up, say on the first trade, and you're up $1,000, for instance. Now you have a $3,000 account to work on. You make another $500. Now you have a $3,500 account, and so on. And next thing you know, you're at $4,500. Now that's like trading a 150K when you started with a 50K. So you can really take advantage of those end of day accounts if you push it on day one, knowing that at the end of the day it's going to reset, and then you go back to your whatever the drawdown originally was, which was $2,000 or whatever. But intraday, it's much more difficult to push it on day one, because if any 1 or 2 trades comes back against you when you're in a nice trade, then it could cook your account. So as far as the end of day daily payout accounts, trade day really had it licked, or we had it licked with trade day end of day accounts, because with Take Profit Trader and My Funded Futures daily payout accounts, they don't do that. So yeah, it kind of sucks. I'll be honest, it does suck. But I think the traders kind of figured that out and they took advantage of it. And My Funded Futures, they just knew right off the bat. They have all the math behind the scenes. They know all the math. They know what works. They know what makes them money. Look at that. I paper handed that. Bouncing right back with my entry, towards my entry. But yeah, it kind of sucks. Oh, who we got in here? Teo. Is this the inside outside bar strat, first time viewer? Yeah, I was trying to take this we were breaking above this 2-minute outside bar, so I was looking to possibly get some continuation, but then the 5-minute came in and put in the inside and an outside and triggered a short trade, which went against my 2-minute trade. But what's up, Tayo? So the inside outside bar strat, basically the way I look at it is I just take breaks above or below the inside and outside bars. So that's what I do. But it's just a foundation. It's not all I do. Give the new firms a shot. They had to start somewhere. If you're on, yeah, I will Sinister Scalper. It's just I'm still being sued. Not really sued, but from Fast Track Traders. So I have a sour taste in my mouth. You know, they still want their $12,000 or whatever it was that they're clawing back. So I got a sour taste with these new firms. And you're right. They all started from somewhere. Tradeify was a new firm. Lucid was a new firm. So I agree with you. But as far as affiliations go, it's like I don't like to just hop on to and say, oh, and start promoting you know, a new firm that's coming out to you guys, because, you know, there's a lot of you guys that take my word for it and say, well, you know, if Pine Tree says that's a good firm, then I'm going to try trading with them, and not knowing that Scott Trieste is the guy behind the scenes or something. You know what I'm saying? And then he's going to rug pull you. But even though, you know, I don't have anything to do with it, I don't know anything about what's going on behind the scenes of any of these firms. I work for My Funded Futures, and what you see on the My Funded Futures TV and what you hear is pretty much what I know. I mean, I don't know anything behind the scenes. I don't know what's going on. I don't know about new accounts or anything like that, or new rules. I don't know a thing. I'm just a number. Quick pay payout policy says if you withdraw account under 5,400, the profit split is 50-50. Or am I reading that wrong? Yeah, that's what I read too. Pops and drops. Yep. I think that's what Alfred said too earlier. Yep, payouts under 4K are 50-50 split. Slouching again. I do this. I need to get a standing desk for this house. What's up, Adrian Chong in the house? What's going on? Chip Smith. Alpha's big payout, big advantage. They don't slide your drawdown to baseline account value after a payout. You keep the full drawdown. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll have to look into them a little more. I mean, I kind of like the top one too. Top one was okay for a while. I haven't looked into their rules lately either. But I traded with them for a hot minute. Cut the little short off the drop off. Nice. I wasn't trying to fade you. That's fine. Someone's got to win. That's what makes the market. Ups and downs. It's all good. Looking a little bear flaggish here, to be honest. I'm going to try a short here. Just looking a little bear flaggish. See if we get any continuation. Might be one of those nights where I get snip snapped back and forth. Who knows? How long is P long? I keep it at 10 stop loss per micro. It makes sense, and it's close. Oh, you think you're too close? Stop loss too close? Yeah, I mean, you look at Tom Hugard and stuff. The way he trades, he'll often have like 50-point stops minimum. There we go, making a new session low there. Let's get some expansion, let's get some continuation here. Bottom of the hour though, don't like that. Let's look at where we might be headed here. Bouncing at that 450s. I'm adding into this. I know these bouncers are wild. Like even if you're in a downtrend, like the bounces, whew. which is kind of like what you're talking about, Mopar, is like having such a tight stop loss. Come on, let's run it. Don't you play the Finet? That's all I play during Asia. I do. I have been on gold. The gold 5-minute. Yeah, I've been playing that a lot. But not during the session. Usually like a little bit later in Asia. Scott from FTT should get jail time. I hope so. Does Take Profit Trader have daily payouts? Yes, they do. Yep, anything, if you have a 50K account and you're in the funded account, anything over $2,000 you can withdraw. So if you make $150, $200, you can withdraw it. If you make $50, you can withdraw it. Put it into your virtual wallet. Anything less than $250, once you withdraw it out of the virtual wallet into your bank account, if it's under $250, then you pay a little bit of a fee. But you can still withdraw it out of your account. Come on. The ground fall out here. I was under the impression you had pardons, Mr. Trest. Oh, yeah. What's up, Coach Fred? I'll never rug pull you guys again. I know. What a scumbag. Douche. He is such a man. I think Scott should come hunting with me up northern Maine. I think that's what should happen. I think we should go deer hunting together. Does SCT only clawback on U.S. customers? I don't know. So am I correct thinking that Lucid and Tradeify are the only ones that have end-of-day eval and funded accounts? No, that's not true. Apex also has end-of-day accounts. My Funded Futures has end-of-day accounts. But yeah, Tradeify and Lucid have end-of-day accounts, of course. Bulinox, you can get end-of-day accounts, even though they're hardly ever on sale. 50-point stop is crazy to you? Yeah. If your size, it's just all about the size, Mopar. It's like that fine line balance. It's tough. There is that balance. But yeah, when you're trading whatever Tom trades, Tom Hugard, like $100 a point, yeah, it's wild. Come on, bear flag this again. Come on. I got whooped today. I hope tomorrow is better, Adrian. Oh, yeah. I'm just a pretty face on there. Yeah, exactly. Adam Daz says smash that like button. Thank you so much there. I don't understand how that idiot is suing me. Yeah, I know. I don't get it either. They're just going to have to come after me because I'm not giving them a dime. They're going to have to serve me. Like, I'm not giving them a dime. I'm not giving lawyers a dime. They can just come after me. They can come find me. I'm in Puerto Rico right now. They can come find me. That greasy hair would scare the deer. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure the cologne would make the deer run for sure. Cause you know he's drenched in cologne, some sort of cologne. You could smell him through the computer screen. I think he did the prop pit, right? Yeah. So he had fast track trading. That was his first rug pull, and then he did the prop pit, and that was his second rug pull. Unbelievable. I literally didn't even want to say the prop pit when it was going because I didn't want anyone looking at it, even though I knew that he was trying to run it, and I just wanted to bash it. But sometimes even negative attention is still attention, so I didn't even want to bring attention to it. And it worked because the affiliates, the people that you see on YouTube, refused to promote it, and in turn they didn't have the customer base, and they ended up just folding their doors again. So that was good. Not good for if any of you guys got caught in the mess. I feel for you guys if you guys got caught in any of that mess with the prop pit. But yeah, I'm glad that they shut their doors. I'm glad he's gone again, and he'll probably end up trying to start something new. Past a TBT, just need a few flip days. Oh, congratulations, Orlando. He actually passed 5. I got essentially 5 passed. I do need a few more dollars, but I'm working on a 6th one now. I'm actually trying to build some extras. Take Profit Trader is still my favorite. Once I'm over the buffer, there's no other account I'd rather have. Someone asked me if I'd rather have 1 or 2 accounts. No, but I wouldn't mind having 5 Take Profit Trader accounts over the buffer, over the payout buffer. You know what I'm saying? If I had 5 50Ks, that's all I really need. I had 3 up until, I don't know, 48 hours ago. But over the buffer, got lots of payouts on them, and then ended up blowing them. Fortunately, here we go. Let's get a little push down here. Another little bear flag break, hopefully. Just need to break down through that low. That 50 level is just holding up here. I don't like that. Come on. Let's get another leg down here. Take me out at this 340s. That'd be nice. There we go. Come on. All right, tagged out of 3 or 1. Yeah, tagged out of 3. Left with 1 here. Just gonna trail my runner here. Just maybe look at 420s here. Do I ever look at CL the same time as NQ? No, not really, but just because even though I know that like when lately in this news, when CL is pumping, Nasdaq's dropping, and vice versa. But no, it's just, for me personally, it's just paralysis by overanalysis. I like to just kind of trade what I see on the 2 and the 5. I can kind of look at Nasdaq and know what CL's doing in a way, but that's just more in this market, right? For me, one's usually it's still lagging, or if CL's going up, then Nasdaq's usually dropping at the same time. So, but that's just me personally. Some people look at things like the VIX, the dollar, all that kind of stuff, or even ES. I know Methodical Man uses ES a lot. He'll have ES chart pulled up on one of his screens, and he's constantly watching the ES while he's trading Nasdaq. He doesn't even trade ES really, but usually has Nasdaq, usually trading Nasdaq while watching the ES. He'll be back, I know. Hey, what's up, Nate? What's up, Nate? How was New York for me? It was okay. I I had a bunch of appointments today. I ended up blowing my Funded Future eval sitting in the doctor's office chair. I was waiting on the doctor, and I'm like literally trying to trade off my phone, and I ended up blowing my eval, my Funded Futures eval. And then I made $300 on my live trade day live account, and everything else was just kind of like, I'm just kind of like rebuilding still from trying to rebuild my take profit trader accounts back up. I don't have any Lucid accounts currently or Tradeifys, so I got 5 take profit trader accounts passed, and in my live account, that's it. But making an extra $200-300 a day on that live has been pretty nice. I certainly spend it sometimes with evals, but yeah, it kind of sucked. Actually, I ended up blowing another my Funded Future account. I was actually blew 2 today, 2 evals. One was just before stream. All right, I'm gonna say this right now. I'm talking to you, Pine Tree Trader. I'm talking to you, Jason. I am not trading before my Funded Futures accounts before I hop on my Funded Futures stream anymore. I'm just not gonna do it. Not the first 30 minutes of the open, I should say, because that's when I ended up blowing the account just before I hopped on stream, and I was like, "You got to be kidding me!" And so in turn, you guys saw, this is what you saw was this account, one of these accounts, these take profit trader accounts, and I had it blocked out. So this was all missing on my Funded Futures TV this morning because I didn't have any of my Funded Future accounts to trade at that time, just before I hopped on stream. I was like, "You got to be kidding me." It's not the first time I've done that. So, what's up, Weber, Florida, in the house? Man, I wish I could trade TPT. I get over the buffer and just degen. Well, at least you get over the buffer, Magic Trader, so you're close. You're getting over that buffer. That's a trick in itself. Getting over that buffer, that trailing drawdown, it's tough. Would you have TPT or my Funded Futures over the buffer? Would I rather have take profit trader? Yeah, the $500 minimum with my Funded Futures Rapids is not easy. It's really tough. This is why I'm actually going for the builder account, because you get paid out in every 48 hours anyway, or paid every 48 hours, which is really kind of how you should be trading the my Funded Future Rapids. Because trying to make $500 on a 25K account, that's 50% of your drawdown. It's really, really tough. All right, getting a little push down here. See if we can come down and test the 420. Yesterday, Asia Open, Tradeify had some issues, data feed, and I lost a trade, and then checked my futures, refunded the loss. Anyone else had the experiences yesterday? Yeah. I think that's what they said. They were going to get rid of the red trades and not the green trades in a certain time period. So props to Lucid, my Funded Futures, Tradeify for all doing that yesterday. Yeah, Brant, when we were streaming last night, so when the market opened, it was frozen, and I was like, all right, is my computer frozen or is everyone else's computer frozen? Turns out it was everyone's computer. So, well, it was everyone's Nasdaq on Tradeivate, I should say. So yeah, it was tricky. We may revisit New York AM low. Where is the New York AM low? Oh yeah, down here, way down here. That would be a nice trade. 30,000. Yeah. Oh yeah. This burned me last night. This bounce here, right at that low. I was trading some account last night. That burned me. Or no, this morning. No, what was I looking? What am I looking at? Wasn't that one? It was I got faked out on a short last night at one point. It was later. Absolutely destroyed me. Hey, I don't know where it is now, but nice outside bar here. Maybe I'll just close the runner. Close that runner now. See what the 5 minutes doing now. 30,450. How much are you up today, Pine? 300 bucks in my pocket. That was the daily payout today. And I actually didn't buy any accounts. Woo. Oh, actually, I actually, that's a lie. Well, I won't count that today. I'll count that for tomorrow. I actually bought an account for tomorrow from My Funny Futures TV. I bought a builder account. So. But all the other accounts I've had. Are we trying to bounce here? Can I get in here on the long? Let's get in here. Let's fire it up. See if we get a little relief bounce off this 2-minute outside bar. That was quite the buy up there off 435. Slinging around an eval here. An extra eval. Gotta get rid of these order fills. Drives me nuts. There we go. All right, 4 micros here. Looking for a long here. A little pop, perhaps. Don't like the way this 5-minute candle's ending, though. Maybe the Bears are actually in charge. I blew 2 funded 25K accounts, reset them, and got halfway through the buffer. Not sure if it was a great idea. I'll let you know tomorrow. Oh, I see. You reset 2 funded, Chris. Yeah. 25Ks, that's not too bad. 450 bucks. I mean, that could be worse. I mean, essentially, if you buy a direct to funded account, that's going to cost you right around that with like Lucid or Tradeify. So that's not too bad. It's the 150Ks, guys, that, oof, 1,500 bucks. I won't be doing that anymore. I've done that before. That can really add up. Definitely don't want to do that myself. I'm not going to give you guys tell you guys what to do, but just think about it. Think about how many evals you could go and try to pass. This is why I'm trying to pass some extra ones. All right, little outside bar long here. Give me more than 3 points off that break. Are you kidding me? Still in a downtrend, not gonna lie. But I was just hopefully looking for a little scalp. 10 points or so. Mopar, I'm high. I tried to move your chart on screen, just kept moving it closer. Trying to move my chart? Yeah. I better not put on the order filled stuff for you, Mopar. I better not turn that on, the sounds. I was watching BTC market on Kalshi, and BTC was really ripping. I was shocked. Oh, yeah. Has anyone... What's up, Dan Emmons? Trading in the doctor's office, bro? Yeah, I know. Ultimate DJ, ultimate degen. Degenning there. Anyone trading the crypto, like Tradeify crypto or anything? I asked that last night. I don't think anyone answered. I don't know. How dependent on oil the entire tech industry? Yeah. Was your heart rate high when the doc checked you out? No, it was just an eval. And it was a free one at that, Dan. I mean, Nate. Yeah, it was a free eval. I get 2 evals a month. So I'll just be transparent with you guys. I get 2 free rapid accounts a month for my Funded Futures contract. And so it didn't cost me anything. But yeah, no, it was fine. I was just like, you know, that was stupid. That account lasted me, what, just a few hours? Took a few trades while getting the prostate checked, Bobosh. Yeah. Executor in the house. Hey, Yeezus, what's up? Does anyone here use next gen prop? Next gen? I've never heard of next gen. Next gen? Maybe I have heard of them. I don't know. Buyer stepping in? I'm hoping so. I just took the break off this 2-minute outside bar, but 5 minutes is looking a little choppy. Break it above that 357 again on this 5. That would look pretty good. Kind of start breaking this a little bit of a 5-minute trend line structure. But overall, market looking pretty bearish. And right now, it's chopping a little range, and I bought the top of this little range, but we'll see. Stops at the low, towards the low, 435.25, so it can come get me if it wants. When did I switch to shorter time frames? Probably like 3 months ago. Was it? No, longer. 4 months ago. Man, time flies. Whenever I got on My Funded Futures TV, Weber, I sort of switched to the 2-minute chart just because of entertainment purposes in a way. But then I've gotten pretty decent at trading it. And I'll just emphasize the word decent. But because I have a 30-minute time frame on My Funded Futures to trade. And my job basically is to entertain and trade and sell accounts. Like, that's my job. So I wanted to be able to take some scalps, and I've succeeded pretty well doing it, especially during New York, taking little 2-minute outside and inside bar scalps, catching 15, 30 points sometimes more too if I have a nice target. But yeah, that's kind of the reason. I still watch the 5-minute, as you see. Still watching the 5. Looking for patterns like this. This is so... Ugh. I'm having FOMO, like, looking at this. But this inside-outside bar 5-minute pattern, I absolutely love this pattern. And taking a break of that 3-bar pattern there, I love it. It works really well, and you can see it presented a pretty nice short. And asked me, did I take it? No, I was long for a while, and then I ended up, it put it in that pattern, and I went short. If I could look for one pattern on the 5-minute chart, this is it right here. You look for that over and over and over again, and if you're disciplined enough to wait for it, oof, another bear flag. We're gonna hold that low. Don't look like it. Damn it. This looks like we're gonna take out the lows here. Yep. Come on, bulls. Step it up. So exact same pattern that just happened right here where I tried to take that long off that outside bar. Exact same thing is what's happening at the moment. I tried to go long off that outside bar. It put in, it went sideways, chopped, and then bear flag break. Same thing. I tried to go long right here. Bear flag break. Just not working tonight. Stopped out. So exact same pattern. Boom, boom. Got stopped out both times. Oh well. It's a good day for margaritas, Miss K. You like Next Gen? Cali St. Louis fan? Nice. Freeman, Kathleen Freeman says that they don't like Next Gen. The copy trading does not work properly. Oh, okay. I trade crypto frequently. I use breakout prop. Their accounts are so good. Breakout. Nice. Yeah, I was looking at the Tradeify crypto. So a 150K Lightning with Tradeify with my 50% off is a pretty good deal. I'm sitting here not pulling the trigger. Yeah, it's a pretty good deal. 50% off, guys. Use code PINE. I guess that's what Tradeify is. I know Lucid had 50% off. Trade Day also with 50% off. Yay in the house. What's up? What's wrong with the time? Man, I am getting chopped up. Just gonna be a little patient here. Wait for a 5-minute. 2-minute outside bar is not really working tonight. So down just a little bit. Couple paper cuts. 239. Perfectly manageable at the moment. Oh, you don't use the copy trader? Okay. I was going to trade today, but I had a lot of work to do since I haven't traded in more than a week. Oh, that's okay, Jesus. Nice to take little breaks off. Thanks for joining us, though. Yeah, I had a lot to do today, too. I didn't watch the markets hardly at all. Big inside bar here. What a POS. I'm gonna put in a 5-minute outside bar as well. So I try for another long here. Top of the hour here. It's a little tricky with this outside bar. It's the top of the hour in 1 minute. I feel like I don't know. When you get stopped out twice in a row, you always feel like your confidence is dwindling. There it goes. Nice 9 points off that so far. Headed back up to test the WeWap maybe. I've been playing around with the 1 and 2 as well. Oh, nice Weber. I like Next Gen. I have 2 live accounts with them. Oh, what's up, Josh? You like Next Gen too. My Funded Futures should have a house account, Coach Fred. I wish I had straight to funded accounts though. Fred, I've spent my whole My Funded Futures salary probably trying to pass accounts just for stream. I don't make that much on the show, so. Never broke that 5-minute outside bar here. I'm thinking about taking another stab long here. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm long. Come on, give me some that continuation. Let's get above that 62. Little outside bar 5-minute break. 460s. There we go. Come on. Break above there. Keep it going. Ooh, right back down in here. Yeah, my 500 futures at a house count, that would be crazy. It would be nuts. Let's see. Ratman in the house. What's going on? Never copy traded before? Do you have to pay for the service? Not with Tradeovate. It's free. But some like Trade Syncer or third-party options, you have to. You can also copy trade pretty easily with Quantower. That works pretty well too. But Tradeovate, you can copy trade within the firm. You can't copy trade multiple. Like I can't be copy trading with, say, my funded futures right now. I can only copy trade Take Profit Trader. Who said more people need to use code Pines but get more accounts to give away? More accounts? Yes. I will be applying for some more accounts to give away with Lucid in 3 more days. 3 more days. It says. Oh, that's with my Grand Cup. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Tradeify is not 50% off. That's with my Grand Cup 50% off, Christoph. Oh, nice. Yeah. If I had a 50% off ticket with Tradeify, I would get a straight to funded account, me personally. I love direct to funded accounts. I hate evals. Hate them. Eval lives do matter. So we need to remember, eval lives matter. All right, are we gonna screw me here on this take profit? We're gonna bust up through that VWAP. 471. Oh, we should, come on, keep it going. Short the bull trap? Could be. I mean, it wouldn't be nice for this market to go down and actually get a nice big red day. Maybe go back down and finish take out that gap from 2 Sundays ago. Trading bars in the house. Took my first payout Friday and left a buffer and funded next, and then tried to take me all the way out. Lost 3 in a row. Oh wow! But you took your payout though. You kidding me? Are you kidding me? I just wanted 10 points on that. And you were gonna give me what, 9? Who's the market maker watching this? No, actually more than 9. 9 in a tick. I missed a take profit by 3 ticks. I'm having flashbacks from the other night on stream. Fucking kidding me. I hate NQ. Who trades this garbage? Oh. 3 ticks. Come on. Now miss my take profit, my stop loss by 3 ticks. Go back and take out my take profit. Do that. If you're gonna do it down here, you can do it. You know, if you're gonna do it up here, you can do it down here too. Colorado in the storms today. You love the just love the hail. Does Trade of 8 count as trading via 2 or only on Trade of 8? I'm not sure what you mean, Rubber. Does Trade of 8 count as trading or only on Trade of 8 Ninja platform? I'm not sure what you mean. Can you specify? I'm misunderstanding. I don't know, probably, but short at the VWAP. F it. Yeah, Kelly, nice. Didn't quite get up to the VWAP on mine. 72 on a 2-minute, and on yeah, right around 70s. But MNQ is sitting right around there at 67. Let me refresh this. All right, we like that. It just did what it did to me up here. So apparently I bought right in the middle of this little range. Stuck in the middle. But 2 Lucid Directs, 150Ks. Try my luck, got to 20% max first day. Let's go. Yeah, those 150K Lucid Directs are sweet. I missed the old ones though with the $6,500 in drawdown. That was nice. That was a hack. Kind of figured that out, and I was like, ooh, that's nice. Michelle in the house. Should I take more out if I knew the likelihood of blowing the account was going to be easy? Oh, yeah, post-payout degeneracy syndrome, PPDS. We all suffer from it. Most of us suffer from it trading bars. It's okay. Yeah, you just know for the next time. If I have whatever my max payout is, with no matter what firm it is, if I'm at payout, I always take the max. Always, always, always. That's just me personally, but I always take that max, and whatever I'm left with, I'm left with. Well, am I gonna get a little lucky here? That was a nice buy up here. Might go for a little more. Why not? It's gonna make me sit through it. Five micros. Kind of like where my stop is now. Nice little buy up there on 5. Heck with it. Let's get aggressive. Let's get that push back up here. Come on, buying NQ is your toxic dumpster dive chick. Yeah. It is toxic sometimes, for sure. NQ is such a bitch. Yeah. Oh, I'm behind in the chat. I'm sorry. Let's see here. What we got in here. Take my funded here on out. I'm trading MAS. Yeah, trading bars. I've been trading YM on my live account, and it's been working out. I can pull it up actually. Let's take a look. If I can, I'll just show you. Like, I don't even have NQ data. And because of it, I've just been trading it super disciplined because I got into some drawdown today. This is why I was like, ooh, maybe we'll see if it's around at the end of the year. That is the goal, but I did get in some drawdown. Finished green. I actually took my nice $200 trade. And then after I got my $200 trade, I traded it again. Just as I was hopping off my Funded Futures TV. So this is my live account. This is where it's sitting at right now. $6,305. And you can see right here, there's no data on NQ, only YM. That's it. Ooh, YM had a nice gap down here. I didn't notice. Wow. Look at that gap down on 5-minute YM. What was that? Did someone have earnings tonight that caused that gap down? You just got the two 5-packs. I love the 5-packs. Hawkeye boy with code Pine 8-packs. Good luck with those. Thank you so much for the support, man. Hawkeye. Ron Harper, what's up? Digital Nukes. The funded next, once you withdraw, the max loss is the funded starting balance. I left myself $200 buffer just to wipe out half today. Oh, you only had $200 left? Yeah, that's fine. You know who else used to have accounts like that? I mean, not fine that you blew the account, but don't beat yourself up. It is what it is. The My Funded Future starter accounts used to be like that. So I used to earn. Is mic on? Is anyone watching? I didn't earn and burn those accounts, but some would say that I might have earned and burned those starter accounts where you could make $1,200, $1,300. What was it? $1,200 and withdraw 1,000. And so you could do that over and over and over again with the My Funded Future starter accounts, but you essentially blow the account after. So they got rid of that. Well, I guess we couldn't get back above the VWAP. Buying right at 450s. Look at that buy up. At what amount did you start on that? How many contracts do you take at one time with your live account? So today, usually like 1 to 2. That's usually what I trade. And my starting balance is $6,000. I withdraw it every single Thursday. So it's $6,000 drawdown. Three funded accounts, 350K funded accounts. Actually started with 6,100 actually, but anything above 6,000 I withdraw. I can withdraw anything into the 6,000 for a 50%. They take out 50%. So I just take out anything above $6,000. Right back up off that 450. As soon as I sold, yeah, I'll be honest with you, the market is a little bit questionable. Getting a nice trend down. I'm trying to long on a downtrend, but it kind of broke this 2-minute structure. You can see, and that's basically what I'm trying to go for, and the outside bar as well. So I'm looking a little more than the VWAP. I thought maybe after that buy up off from after it almost stopped me out at 456, at 446, I said that looks pretty good for maybe a little expansion and continuation on momentum. So I ended up was looking to add. Actually, I did add in one. I was looking to add more. I'm glad I didn't. And then we came down and tested at 450 and bought right back up. So I don't know, but it doesn't want to seem to break the volume weighted average price here at 466. Not yet, anyway. We'll see. Do you know how many times the average trader who gets funded receive payouts? Croc says 1 to 2 before the blowout account. Oh, it's less than, yeah, it's less than, I don't know for sure, but I think it's 1% that get more than one payout on a funded account or something like that. Less than 5% get a payout. Something crazy. Yeah. Daryl Martin's not buying $1 million horses because the traders are winning. Right? Daryl Martin, the old CEO of or the old founder of Apex. Here's the founder of Apex right there. Daryl Martin. $1.5 million in horses. Daryl Martin is a self-made businessman. His company is Apex Trader Funding. We love Apex, though. He's not ashamed. He was on that interview saying that he owns more lightsabers than George Lucas himself. More of the original lightsabers from the movies or whatever from Star Wars than George Martin. Did I say that right? George Martin? I don't know. I'm not a big Star Wars guy, but he's also a big collector in that stuff. All right, we've tested that VWAP again here, 66. Can we get that little break above it? Ooh, whoa, inside, outside action. A little inside, outside action. I might add into this. Getting even riskier and riskier. We break above that 65. I'm gonna add. George Lucas, thank you. Yeah, I was like Daryl Martin, and I'm like George Martin. Like I'm like, yeah, George Lucas. Thank you. I think I paid for a new horseshoe last night using the best code Pine, of course. Yeah, thank you, Nate. Yeah, and crazy. I mean, yeah, guys. There's definitely a lot of money in that business. The old picks and shovels, right? The saying. 256 watching, 138 likes, guys. Do me a favor. Smash that like button. Daryl Lucas, Sparta, yeah. Disney killed Star Wars? Probably. You're probably right there, Digital Nukes. I never really got into that stuff. You know, my dad was a big into Star Trek. When I was a kid, he used to always watch Star Trek. But I never was into the Star Wars or Star Trek or any of that stuff. My thing was the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles when I was a kid. I still love Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Man, how can you not? One of the creators is from the great state of Maine. The new ones are just a cash grab. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel with all the superhero movies. It's like I'm so over it, but I guess that's what makes money in the movie business right now. But yeah, all the superhero movies, and I do like them. I guess my favorite ones would have been like the Batmans back in the day, but man, they just overplayed, and it's just constantly with the hero stuff. If you try to go to see a movie, that's all you get. Superman here in Cleveland, nice. Have you watched the TV show The Boys? I have not. I heard it was pretty good though. Too much woke stuff, yeah. I like. Where did I go see the other day? I went to see Michael Jackson movie. I went and saw that. That was pretty good. Of course, just growing up in the 80s and stuff, you know, that was a big, huge icon. So it was a decent movie. The Boys is good. You would highly recommend it. Nice. Yeah, you know what? I just been watching reruns of like. This is what I've been doing at night when I'm kind of crashing out. Besides watching The Office, I just been watching reruns of like reality stuff like Pawn Stars and Deadliest Catch and Duck Dynasty and just like rerun stuff. I don't know. I haven't got into any new shows lately. So Kevin Eastman, the original creator, artist of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, a native Mainer, grew up in Portland, went to Westbrook High School, so pretty cool. Guys, if anyone's from Maine and they make any sort of fame, it makes big news, okay? Because there's not many of us up here. There's no people in Maine, which is why I like it. Have you ever seen the show River Monsters? I have seen it, yes. Am I making something up? Did the Trader tournament start? River monsters give you nightmares? Yeah, we have river monsters in the Kennebec River in Maine. They're called sturgeon, and they're massive. And right now, actually, you go down to the river right as we speak, and you'll see them jumping. So we have these big sturgeon. They're massive. You can see them up through here. They get really, really big. You got sturgeon there too? Yeah. They get 10 to 15 feet long. Yeah. Have you had any Bigfoot sightings in your neck of the woods, Pamela? No, I haven't. But there's a guy in like close by that was on the local news saying that he had a Bigfoot sighting. So the same county that I live, Kennebec County. It's kind of funny. But yeah. He was on the local news and he had like let's see if I can find it. A local man encountered a white Bigfoot in the area, local sighting says. So it was a white Bigfoot. So I guess it was a Sasquatch, right? Isn't that the white ones? A Yeti, not a Sasquatch, Yeti. At least that's what it is on the game. Thinking they're probably not, Pamela? Well, I'll put it this way. I've done a lot of hunting on snow and been pretty much everywhere all around Maine. And I put in a lot of time, and I've never seen anything close to, you know, what you would normally see. You know, deer tracks, coyote tracks, moose tracks, the normal stuff. And I've never seen any Bigfoot. A white squatch. Whoa, yeah. It was funny. It was on the local news too. I heard they make good coolers. Spawn, exactly. Maybe that was a Bigfoot the other night. I remember dropping by and walked off, and then you said you thought you heard something. Exactly. I mean, I do hear some things out here in the woods. I can't see the main road from my house. My driveway is pretty long, so if I hear anything, it's like there shouldn't be anyone down here at nighttime. Period. So if I hear anything, I'm like looking out the window, like, all right, what's going on? All right, we are just messing around my entry here. Bottom of the hour, 30 more minutes before the Asia Open. We are just chopping sideways. Unbelievable. I could have taken profit a few times right out here at the VWAP, up towards that 65, 67 area. And I've opted to hold. And I might pay for it dearly, because we are sort of flagging out here on the 5-minute as well. Right now, it's just not really a setup either. The setup has gone bye-bye. It's just not playing out so much. If we lose that 450, I could get stopped out here. And there it goes. Just as I was speaking about paying for that. Couldn't really break above that VWAP. And we can't really break down either. What are we getting bought right back up? I think I'm gonna get stopped out though on this one. Once again, this is 3 times in a row. Yeah, we're going down. Well, that kind of sucks. I mean, I was up 7, 8 points at a time there at a clip, but looking for a little break, hopefully looking for that continuation to get back above the VWAP, and just didn't happen. It's down 300. Oh well, it is what it is. What it is. I carry 40 when I go walk around here in Colorado. Concealed, be safe, wildlife, be active. Yeah, so we don't. Well, we have mountain lions, but it's not super common. Unbelievable. Look at this freaking market. What are you doing? Just can't trade it. Can't trade it. 44 the Punisher. We don't have mountain lions really. Not prevalent like you would in Colorado. We have what do we have? Oh, I have bear around here, but not. I've never seen one in the out in the woods. I got moose and deer, bobcats, things like that. Nothing too scary. Actually moose is the most dangerous animal as far as Maine's concerned. Moose can just wreck you, and of course, you know, obviously with the car accidents as well. And man, you get between them, and you get between a cow moose and a cub or something like that, or not a cub, but a calf, and yeah, they will just run your ass over. I know someone that was out hunting deer and got flung, like stampeded by a moose, and actually got flung like a rag doll by a bull moose. They were okay, but they did get hurt. Unbelievable. I get stopped out, and then it ran my stop and then popped right back up. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. One of those nights, once again, just like the other night, was 150 away from passing 3 evals. Now I hit my DLL. Oh, I'm sorry, Dave J. I hate that. Well, I did blow an account when I needed 20 cents to pass the other day, so I don't even know how it happened. It happened on stream. You guys saw it. Cougars wear Apple, exactly. The moose are huge. I've seen a few in person. Yeah, they are massive. Saber-toothed tigers. I don't know why I try to trade the afternoon. I just can't trade it. Yeah, just trade the session that I always say, like, you know, you just find the session that you like. I actually do trade the afternoon or the Asia pretty well. Later in the night, 10, 11 o'clock. I actually trade that pretty well for some reason. This was just a little unlucky, I guess. Because you know what's going to happen. It's just going to pop up through that VWAP head rate for my take profit now. You know it. gonna try again. Heck with it. Come get me. Look at this flat top on here on NQ. This is pretty rare. You see a flat top like that. Looking at the 2 minute. It's something you usually see on ES. You know, when you see ES doing that. But looking to see if it breaks out here again. And I sort of like the way the 5 minute is holding up here. Above that 450s. We just got to get above 67, 68. And I think we go. Well, who knows? I could be wrong. Risking another 385 on an eval. Credit eval. But definitely just consolidating, chopping sideways. Just bust out of here. 63. Come on. Do it. Do it. Do it. Just about 23 minutes before the old Asia Open. Hey, Martimo, yeah. Kind of, yeah, I agree. Candle dealer in the house. What's up? Prop firm or Toyard, either way you win. Yeah. So after that, wick back up and put in that little bit of a harami that actually didn't print a harami. I don't know why. But on that 5, I was looking for it to continue off that bullish pin bar. And it's just proved that it just cannot get above 464, 465. Is there like a large order sitting right up here or something that just, it doesn't have the volume to get up there and take it out, or what's going on? It's failed 2 breakdowns. It's also failed multiple breakouts to the upside. But it's tried to push down. Its run stops off this little range and then pops right back up. It's like, what? It's like, really? That's not very Nasdaq-esque. I mean, it's Nasdaq-esque to run stops, but usually you just reverse and boom. That's what I was waiting for. Come on. Stupid. Still down 134 now, but got a nice little break trade there. Now, look at that. Thank you, market makers. Thank you, Uncle Mo. Maybe Mo was watching and said, you know, Pine Tree needs a nice win there and bought 500 a lot. Thanks. After passing on TPT, do I need to make 2,000 then start taking profits? It's been so long since I passed. Yeah. So if you have a 50K account with Take Profit Trader, if you pass the account and you have to make another $2,000 intraday trailing drawdown though. Candles dealer. So the eval is end of day, but the funded account turns to intraday trailing. So that is the difference. But once you're over $2,000, you can do it on day 1 if you choose. You don't have to, but if you get over 2,000 on day 1, anything above that you can take a daily payout on. If you get above $2,000, you can actually withdraw into the buffer, and I believe it's for 50%. I believe. I think you can still do that. You can do that. You used to be able to do that with trade day too. But yeah, anything above that buffer, sweet little plan. Iceberg order sitting there. Oh, that's probably what it was. According to wealth charts, wealth tracker, MES is the most profitable symbol. Kind of interesting. Yeah, I probably would agree with that. If you listen to some of the prop firm CEOs talk, they say, was it Lucid? Was it AJ? I don't know. It might have been AJ talking from Lucid. He said the most profitable traders that they've seen so far, and the most consistently profitable traders, were on Project X using the safeguards. So the risk setting stuff, and also using the manual lockout button. So that was another thing that I noticed that he said in that. He said the most consistent traders that they're seeing and the ones that are keeping the accounts around the longest are using those features. So hopefully MyFunded Futures and the rest of them end up getting that as well on there. Hey, what's up, Mo? Good to see you, man. Generic person 123. So hopefully we see that on all the prop firms on Tradeovate, and to be able to use the brackets as well. But so it's funny you say that, Nate, because when you're talking about MES, like a lot of this folder is from YM, like back testing stuff. And the reason why was because I was looking at it the same way, is that if say like 95% of all the traders end up failing and only say 1% get a payout, or 5% get a payout, or whatever the statistics are, and then 1% end up getting 2 payouts in a row, I was like, well, why? Like, what am I gonna do differently than what all the other traders are doing? You know, like, because there's a reason why 90% of all of them fail. And so what I was thinking, one of the first things I thought of was, well, maybe I won't trade Nasdaq. That was number one, because Nasdaq was the most popular, and then everyone traded Nasdaq. So I figured, well, the majority of people have traded Nasdaq, and they're failing. So I put in a lot of time just studying YM and trying to trade YM, and doing that, and doing tons of back testing, because I figured, well, most people are not trading YM. So whatever someone's not or whatever most of the traders are doing, I was basically trying to fade them, because I figured that's why most traders failed. So that's so I a couple years ago I started doing that, and I just started looking at YM a ton. ES I could never seem to trade. I don't know what it is. Maybe I just haven't spent enough time trying to learn how to trade it, or look at specific patterns and things like that. But YM, I tend to trade pretty well. Nasdaq, I do okay. I do pretty well on Nasdaq. But as far as ES, I've never been able to trade very well. I also will look at things like this when it comes to prop firms. There's a little secret sauce here. Things that they tend to ban eventually, like the Alpine strategy during the ORB open, kind of bracketing the open, that kind of stuff, where they basically created an Alpine rule. I call it the Alpine rule, like Apex did. I figured, well, the reason why they end up banning it is because it works. Traders are making money doing it. So anytime I see something that skirts the lines of what the prop firm doesn't allow and what they do allow, I look at what they don't allow, and I say, well, what kind of strategy can work around that? Because it probably works better than some of the other strategies or whatever, because there's a reason why they end up banning that certain things. So I'll look at that kind of stuff too. Sandy in the house. But yeah, it's just my opinion, just my thoughts. Things that go in my brain, float around in my brain sometimes when I'm thinking about the prop game. And there's definitely a fine line of trading prop firms and trading the prop game profitably and well than being able to trade, say, a live account or personal account. Because there's games that you can play, and like I said, I'm not promoting this stuff or whatever, but there's definitely games that can be played with prop firms where you can be profitable and make money, but that might not necessarily work when you're trading a personal account. If that makes sense. There's definitely things that people do, and it works, and the ROI is great. And the prop firms know that, and that's why they try to ban certain things, and they catch up. You know, they get wind of that stuff. So yeah, I think we could go down now. Definitely after that sweep of that high, rejected off that 80s. Take a look at the 5 here real quick. That was a big, huge rejection. I got a little lucky on my take profit at 76.50. I was front running that 480s, and it has reversed right back down to the bottom of this range. So let's see if we actually break down below and keep going. Blackout's not having a good time. I find the ladder on Trade of 8 useless. You can lock the current price in the middle like most prop firm. Oh, the DOM this year? Yeah, I've had it on my chart since 2021. But teach his own. I just like it here. I mean, I just like it on the chart. Now, I don't really need it. With Project X, I didn't really have the DOM up, I don't think, because I didn't like it. That particular DOM, but hey, what's up, Zabak? Thanks, man. Stopped and jumped up. Yeah, well, that's what it's been doing to me all night. I mean, I'm down still, $134. Finally got a nice trade in there, but it stopped out, what, 3 times in a row, 4 times in a row? I don't even know. But it is just really, really choppy right now. It looks like it wants to break out, pulls right back in. Looks like it wants to break down, pulls right back in. And it's just basically going back and forth on this 460. Little 460 point of control. You can actually see it. 1,156 orders been filled right here at 460s. So right around 11 minutes for the Tokyo Open. So we'll see what happens here. You're going to the casino where you have more luck. I know. Sometimes I feel the same way, Blackout. At least, and you might have more fun, right? You might have some more fun at the casino, pushing that slot machine button or whatever, or playing some baccarat, and they give you free drinks. I've often said that too when I get tilty, what happens is 9 times out of 10 is that I'm over leveraging, and then I just click the button. So I won't wait for a setup. I won't wait for an inside and outside bar. I won't wait for a bull flag or a bear flag. It'll be simply, this is what it looks like when I'm on tilt. I'll go buy a new account. I'll go right to the NQ. I go to max contracts, and I go, I think the market's gonna keep pushing down, and I just hit sell. That's what I do. That's me tilty. No real setup. I'm not patient. I'm not waiting for a bull flag or bear flag or something to go off from. It doesn't really matter what you're trying to trade, but just go off some sort of edge. And I just call it clicking buttons. And really, there's no difference between that and then going to the casino and then just pushing the button on the slot machine, because that's literally what I'm doing. And so I've often said the same thing, where I'm like, well, you know, if I'm going to gamble, I might as well have some fun to do it. Even though I'm in the whole camp of trading is gambling. But That's debatable. We all know that puts a 50-50 split amongst the crowd. But you just tell your significant other that it's not gambling, right? That's the number one rule. So your significant other, whether it's your boyfriend, husband, wife, girlfriend, your cat, dog, whatever, you always tell them, it's not gambling, honey. It's perfectly fine. Everything's perfectly fine. I'm in control. Don't look at that credit card statement. It's perfectly fine. I got this. With that being said, I do have a free cruise coming up next fall from the casino, which is pretty awesome. And I'm actually up, or I was up on the casino. Now they got me I'm down this year about $400, but I was up very nicely. I earned a free cruise. So that shows you how much money I was tossing around. And then I was also up on them with the free cruise. And magically they called me and then wanted me to come back, offered me $150 in free food, offered me a free solo stove. Is it solo stoves? Those stainless steel outdoor fireplaces. They offered me one of those and $150 free credit. And I was like, nah. It's like I got you guys this year, you know, I'm not going to go back. Well, a month later, I ended up going back anyway and losing a little bit. Gave back some money, but ended up getting a nice few steak dinners out of it, and lots of free food, free wings and free drinks, and a free cruise. So, but yeah, right now I'm down on the casino a little bit for the year, but I've had some fun doing it. Solo stoves are nice. I have one. Oh, a nice candle dealer. Yeah, that's what they offered me. They wanted me to come back. They're like, we'll give you a free solo stove and some free food. It's like they didn't want me to come. They didn't want to give me that free cruise without paying them something for it. So they got me a little bit. But that's all right. My birthday's coming up this month, and they just sent me a flyer. I could win, I think, $3,000 or something like that in free slot play or something on my birthday. Some drawing or something like that. I said that would be pretty sweet. Yeah, I agree. What's on the roof? The ladies at the casino too. This is a sausage fest. Rubber, it is kind of. Yeah, this is a male-dominated industry for sure. We do have some ladies that listen to the stream, which is awesome. But yeah, if I look at my statistics or analytics from YouTube, it's, I think, 90% male. Something crazy. Go to my analytics, but actually they say it's going up with the ladies, the trading ladies. Let's see my analytics. See where my analytics are. So for the longest time we had. Oh, we're waiting for that Tokyo Open here in 5 minutes. Take a look here. See, this is always interesting to me when we have regular viewers, casual viewers, and new viewers. So last month, it was a lot of new viewers, which is great for channel growth. But unfortunately, what happens is a lot of the regular viewers that were... they're no longer, they don't come back, they blow up or whatever, which kind of sucks. Let's see, let's look at more viewers here. Analytics. Yeah, 95.7% male. A little bit less when it comes, or a little bit more females come listen to the live stuff, which is cool. Let's look at the geographics, because this is interesting here. Let's go to United States and see who's on top still. Florida back on top. I think California took to the lead for a little bit, but as far as my viewers go, Florida back on top in the last 30 days. Let's look at all time. California is still on top for all time. I know Florida was catching up. 36,000 views from Florida. Third is Texas, New York, Georgia. This is Methodical Man and all his kids and cousins listening right here in Georgia. 10,000. Maine down here, down at the bottom. And New Mexico last. That's where Eric Lake is, I think. New Mexico, I think. Interesting there. Massachusetts right up there, though. New England, what up? So interesting there. Where's Norway on the list? Let me look. Norway. Oh, way down. Vietnam is last, but yeah, Norway. Right here. United States, and then Canada, and then the UK, and then India, Brazil, and Germany. Right up in the top there. All the Canadians are over at Stock Tigers. See, during my time, Stock Tiger gets the Canadian viewers, because that's where he's from. But yeah, pretty cool. Almost at 8,000 subs, guys. Almost at 8,000 subs. All right, we got another pop here. Where's South Carolina? I already clicked off it, but stand up, South Carolina. Where's everyone else from? Where are you guys from? I haven't done that in a while. Where's everyone listening from? June 15th is your birthday? Mine's June 13th, Kato. Awesome. Elite Home Curation. Let's go. We got Bella Kim. See, Bella's a female. Jeannie in the house. Ladies. We have Terry Trades that listens all the time. We have Pamela. We have a bunch. What's up? What's up? Minnesota, Pamela. Nice. Antarctica. Vancouver Island. Let's go, Nate. London. Kentucky. South Carolina. Antarctica. Tennessee and California. Georgia. Tennessee. We have anyone from Maine listening tonight? Where's Mr. Zink? Is Mr. Zink saying what's up? What's up? I know he's lurking. You know he's lurking. Tiger doesn't get all the Canadians beat stock. Yeah. World's away, no bats. Global. Nice. That's the way to be. Tennessee, Portugal, Georgia. Toronto, Canada. I've only been to Montreal, Canada. I would love to go to Quebec City, though. It is kind of on my to-do list. I did just get my passport, so... And it's not that far from Maine. It's very close. I can drive there pretty easily, so... I'm from Toronto area, too. Oh, nice. Kitchener, Ontario. Here's the Canadians coming out. Would be funny if someone from Maine was... And you find out they're your next door neighbor. Well, Adrian Chong. You know Mr. Zink on My Fun to Futures TV. crazy thing was he messaged me one day. I'm not going to give the locations, but he messaged me after I was on My Funded Futures TV and we're on together. And he goes, yeah, he goes, you're from Maine. I'm from Maine. He goes, where in Maine are you from? And I told him, and he says, dude, he goes, I just moved from that town. He lived less than 5 minutes down the road. He just moved to another town, which actually is not that far now. But yeah, he lived about 5 minutes down the road. And it was crazy because, for one, Maine is a pretty big state. There's not many people that live in Maine. The popularity is pretty low. I mean, most of the popularity is down in the southern Maine, which is the Portland area. That's the bulk of the population. And I don't live in Portland or near Portland. About an hour north of Portland. But yeah, it was kind of crazy. And then he moved to another town that's close to where my brother lives. And his wife, Mr. Zink's wife, grew up in the town next to my town. So how crazy is that? So both futures traders, both simfluencers, right? Affiliates, simfluencers, entertainers, whatever, both working from My Funded Futures TV, and literally was living 5 minutes down the road from me. Pretty crazy. I mean, I thought it was crazy. And why do I keep doing that? I'm gonna have to move my mic. I keep doing that. I did that again this morning. I accidentally hit the thing. Where did I leave off? Oh yeah. So anyways, Mr. Zink actually is the high school baseball coach at my old high school. So that's wild. And then the graduating class at my old high school is right around 80 students. So that's what I had, 80 students at my high school. And it's 3 towns together. So it's pretty small community. So that's pretty wild. Pretty close connections there. Oh, who else we got in here? We got Georgia, Tennessee, Portugal, Toronto, Canada. Quebec City is cool. Jack Boom. Yeah, I've never been. It looks awesome. I'd love to go, and I will go. Lots of waterfront cabins for sale in Maine. Yep. Yeah, you guys watch that Maine Cabin Masters? I know that's a pretty popular show. That's what I do. I keep adjusting my mic. I keep moving it, and then I'm hitting the mute button. It's very sensitive. Sorry about that. Tokyo Open here, guys. I'm back. Only have 300 to go to pass TPT test. Nice. I actually have to flip some accounts here. I'm going to do that right now. I have to flip these 5. So I can't use a bracket here. I'm right. Yeah, I'm just going to get in and out here real quick. And just like that, I flip those accounts. I still have to make a little bit more, but I'll do that towards the last day. So all those accounts I just flipped. So they're all essentially passed. I only need a few dollars to pass them. How hard could that be? And 3 more trading days and I'll have 5 take profit traders. And I'm working on that 6 to have a little backup. Why not? But right now the 6-1's not doing so well. So down 134. All right, guys, I think I'm going to call it there. That's I usually get off right around 8 o'clock. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate the support. As always, use code PINE, Apex, Lucid, My Funded Futures, Take Profit Trader, Tradeify, Trade Day, Pine with a capital P for Trade Day, and then Bulanox as well. I haven't traded Bulanox in a hot minute. They don't have Trade of 8. I like Trade of 8. Blackout News doesn't like it, but that's okay. I like Trade of 8. I don't mind it. And so I'm just kind of waiting to see what Bulanox does before I end up trading them again. I like to just trade portable. I don't really want to go back to Quant Tower. I traded Quant Tower forever, but I just like the simplicity of Trade of 8. That's why I haven't used Bulanox. But Pine with all those prop firms. I really appreciate the support. And get those daily payouts, guys. Change your trading game. I think we're going downtown. I think we're going to take out the lows. Finally, some bears might be stepping in. But I am starving, guys. I'm going to go get some food. I'm on a strict diet, which sucks, but I'm still hungry. I want to get some food. Can't eat red meat no more. Sucks. I have a condition called hemochromatosis, and I can't eat red meat. But I can eat chicken. So it sucks. No burgers for me for a little while. Barbecue drumsticks? That sounds good. All right, guys. Have a good night. I will talk to you guys soon. Tomorrow, My Funded Futures TV. And right back here tomorrow night. Same time. Oh, I told you guys I was going to a concert Tuesday. It's the wrong Tuesday. It's next Tuesday. So I'll be here all this week. You guys get me every single night this week. Thank you guys so much for being here. Stay safe. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.
Pine Tree Trader in the building. We talking price action. We talking freedom. From the charts to the screen, we live. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. I wake up, sun hitting the pines, eyes on the candle, market volatility, more than most can handle. I'm looking for the setup, yeah, the vision is clear. Inside bar forming, till the doubt disappeared, then we break the range outside bar, high stakes. Patience is the virtue, waiting for the breaks. I don't chase the wick, I let the price come to me. Trading with the flow, that's the Pine Tree strategy. Inside, outside, catching every move, take profit trader, yeah, we in the groove. Daily payouts hitting, checking off the list, Apex Tradeify. The profits exist, hosted on the TV. Funded Futures the name. Lucid in the vision, we ain't playing no game. Clicking buttons with precision, take profit is the goal. Managing the risk, gotta keep my control. From the Apex heights to the Tradeify flow. Stacking up the wins, then I'm looking for more. I'm live on the air, Funded Futures TV. Showing every trade, total transparency. Lucid charts open, keeping everything bright. Scalping through the morning, holding through the night. It's a funded life, no more trading my own. Built a kingdom of capital, sitting on the throne. Withdrawal requests, yeah, I hit it every day. Pine Tree Trader, man, I'm leading the way. If it's red or it's green, I'm staying composed. Another daily payout, another door closed. Then it's back to the screen when the bell starts to ring. The rhythm of the market is a beautiful thing. Inside bar, hold, outside bar, go. Watch the P&L just continue to grow. Yeah.